we all need to get up and get at it. So let's get up and get at it today. Let me go ahead and get Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Good morning, you guys. Why am I here? I know I'm here myself. Hold on. That's why I'm here myself. There we go. Instagram, good morning, you guys. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Um, the topic on the screen that you guys are seeing is self-esteem and celibacy. And the topic is how abstinence can transform your confidence. Like, we all want to build our confidence. I want to build my confidence. You want to build your confidence. Good morning. Good morning, New Seed, Small Businesses Solutions on Instagram. We all want to build our confidence. Some of us are coming out of some things, about to going through some things, or whatever, but we want to build our confidence. And I want to talk about respecting your temple, as a lot of us would say celibacy or being abstinence, but you respecting your temple. At the end of the day, you recharging and you retaking back your confidence and your self-worth, and being with someone intimately, sexually, however you want to call it, however you want to go about it. It can take your energy, it can take a piece of you, and it can really hurt your self-esteem. It can hurt you personally and professionally. So I want to talk about that on today. Of course, I have had this Women of Color devotional Bible for some time now. It's probably had it for like 15 years. And if you don't have a devotional Bible or journal or whatever you have, go grab you one. Grab you one. This is good for the soul. This is to improve and increase your knowledge of who you are, your creator, who created you. This is important. But we want to talk about, you probably just broke up with somebody. You're probably about to get a divorce. You probably just been on the field and you're single, and you like, yo, I'm tired of being out here thotting. Or I'm just tired of being out here wasting my energy with people. You just probably one of them people that you just tired, and intimacy or the sex game has got real boring, or real, you feeling convicted, you don't feel like yourself. So we need to draw back. We need to fall back from people, places, and things that we know that don't serve us. It don't serve our spirit, don't serve none of that. The scripture today is going to come from Proverbs 31, 10 and 18. And it says, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candles go of out not her candles go of not out at night. I want you guys to dive deep more in this word and tell me what you think about it. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You guys can see the scripture on the screen here. TikTok, you guys can't, but I encourage you to go grab that word and go get into that scripture, which is Proverbs 31, 10 through 18. Read the whole thing. You dig? Hey, Vamp. But just building our confidence, what does it look like when you fall back from a person that you was deeply in love with, or deeply in a sexual relationship with, or intimacy, and you start focusing on yourself? What does it look like when you stop exchanging energies with an individual that you may not love, they don't love you, but it's convenience? Because convenience can get us caught up. Very convenient. Or, that self-esteem, you having low self-esteem, that you're thinking that you're not handsome enough, you're not beautiful enough, you're not smart enough, you don't look the way that you need to look, you don't have the money that you need to have. Like, what would be the benefits if you stop yourself from getting all caught up in the things that don't matter? Let me give you a couple of points here real quick. Let's jump into this. Feeling like your self-esteem is stuck in a rut, you might be surprised to learn that intentional celibacy can be the key to unlocking a whole new level of confidence and personal power. Now, today we're going to dive deep. We're going to explore the profound and often misunderstood connection between choosing abstinence and building unshakable self-worth. This isn't about traditional rules or Guilt, y'all. I'm not trying to guilt you. I ain't here to judge you. Hey, Wellness. Hey, Deshauna. Hey, Stranger Things. I'm not here to guilt anybody, because as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to self. Okay? We are all in this boat together. Everybody here, we all in this boat together, whether you have not been intimate for a while or you just did this morning, whatever. That's your business, but I'm not here to guilt you. I'm not here to shame you. I just want to talk about how we can get to a higher level of ourselves by sustaining from the opposite sex, the same sex, or any sex at all. So choosing abstinence and building unshakable self-worth. This isn't about traditional rules of guilt. It's about empowering mindful decisions to redirect your energy and focus inward, not outward, not feel the need to be with somebody, have somebody, want somebody around, or the need to just, because you don't know how to be alone. You don't know how to enjoy your own company. You don't know how to get still and hear your own thoughts and hear what God is trying to say to you. And it can be really scary, but it's necessary. So here's what we need to discover on today. Just for today, y'all. Are we doing this for today? How taking control of your sexual energy can lead to radical self-mastery. You taking back that energy, which is your power, you taking that back and not being connected and up under somebody, you're not taking in their emotions, you're not taking in their fears, you're not taking in their insecurity, you're not taking in their confusion, you're not taking in their addiction, you're not taking in their anger, you're not taking in anything, their lack, you're not taking in anything. You are reserving this time for building yourself. And believe it or not, I know we live in a highly sexualized society, community. Everything is sex, 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 pop, 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 suck, 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 blah, blah, blah. But if you want to grow inward, from the inward, you got to get from around these people. You got to get from around this poison. And you don't need to be around somebody that you are sexually attracted to. Hey, Norma. Hey, you guys. Hey, Q. You don't need Stony. You don't need to be around somebody that you think is fine and attractive when you are working on yourself. You don't need to be alone with them somewhere. Yes, we can go out to dinner. Yes, we can go to a theater. Yes, we can do R&B, but there needs to be a clear understanding. And I'm going to show y'all how to cut 90% of the drama. This is kind of like a cheat code. 90%. Male and female, y'all can do this. When you're talking to somebody and they interest you, they done jumped into your DMs, they trying to holler at you, when you out and about and whatever, say, yeah, I would love to go out on a dinner with you and whatnot and carry on and this and that. But in the midst of the conversation when you guys are talking, are you single? How long you been single? I've been single. I've been celibate. I'm practicing celibacy and I'm working on mastering myself inward. I am able to go out and have a conversation and do the movies, go to the concerts, do all the things, but I'm celibate. Watch how quick you cut people out who are just sexually attracted to you. Like, watch how you cut out all the crap. Like, real quick, men and women. And I know people say men are physical creatures, this, and this, and this, and that. Hey, Mom. Watch how people say, people will say men just want to smash, women just, because women do too. But watch how quick you cut that off when you say, yeah, I'm celibate right now. I'm working on myself and I'm building intentional relationships. I'm being intentional with the people who I allow in my circle. Because you can't, it's great. And then you can be talking to somebody on the phone for months, or you can just have a conversation, but you need to really get to know them. And it's not even just a month or two. People be masking. Like, I'm telling you, the mask is real. And we've all went through that. But today it's about building our self-esteem. Hey, Jose. Hey, Ruth. Hey, you guys. We want to build our self-esteem by sustaining from other energies and not letting them jump on us. And we don't even know that we under attack. We don't even know that we going through these things. We just thinking that we having general conversation and just being nice to someone, and you can't be nice. The surprising Psychological benefits of reclaiming your time and mental space. Yes. Taking that, reclaiming your time and stop wasting your time with people. Time is precious, y'all. It's so valuable. And it's going to take some time, not a lot of time, not all the time, to build your self-esteem, but it's necessary. You don't want to be going and just giving your energy and giving yourself to people, and you're more valuable than that. Like, I've come to realize that a lot of people have been told that they are valuable. You are valuable. Your body is a temple. You are worth the wait. You are worth the wait for waiting for yourself, and you are worth the wait for somebody else to wait for you. They have the saying that time waits for no man. I understand that. But a man can mess up your time. One man, whoever man, will really mess up your time and your energy because you're trying to appease to them when you have not fully healed and corrected what's going on with you. How is that even fair to yourself? Yes, you went through a divorce. Yes, you went through a breakup. You probably lost a loved one. But when does it come to the point that your self-esteem is important? You are important. It's not you being selfish. Because you're trying to pour from a half full cup, or an empty cup. I'm Diva Ebony B. You guys, you're now tuned in live to the Water and the Word with Diva Ebony B. This is your daily dose of spiritual refreshment. We're talking about celibacy and self-esteem. Celibacy is not just for religious people or Christian people. It's not. It's you being dedicated. Just cutting off intimacy and working out and taking care of yourself. Your body is going to start to change. You feeling some type of way, you can't lose that extra weight or that gut. It might be the trauma or stress that you have, that you're dealing with a person that you know that y'all was supposed to end this relationship, situationship, linky ship, whatever ship you on, supposed to be done. Do you notice when people get out of a relationship, some people, and they break up and they get out of a relationship, that they start looking a lot better? Their skin started to glow again. They started to lose weight. Hey, Queen V, what's up, y'all? While y'all here on TikTok, tap the screen, get some hearts, do all the things, join me, show me love. While you're here on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, comment, subscribe, and like. Show me love. And you guys interact back and forth with me. Are you guys celibate right now? Are you guys abstaining from intimacy right now? I don't need to know how long or what you're doing. I ain't trying to get all up in your business, but I want to know, are you guys falling back from the opposite sex right now? And not just because of heartbreak and disappointment and, divorce, or are you just falling back and saying, yeah, I need to give myself some time to refuel and recharge and love myself and love my body and love me? Are you guys doing that right now? I'm doing that right now. I'm taking my time. I don't even for some people, not even just having your own life together. It's not even, you don't even want to be bothered with nobody. Hey, Unicorn Girl. Hey, KJ. Like, just falling back it is a personal journey. It is a personal decision. And I love that. I see a lot, especially people who are in the gym, a lot of athletes, a lot of celebrities and whatnot. Yo, they fall all the way back. They fall back from a minute. A couple of celebrities did it. 50 Cent did it. Like, they fell back from drinking and smoking and being intimate to focus on their inner self, to improve their inner self, to go within, so you won't be without. And I think this is something that we need to have a conversation about. It's not just like, yo, I need to have sex, I need to be touched, I need to release or whatever. It's so many other different ways that you can release. Your business is probably struggling because you probably connected to somebody who is sucking your energy. Your health is probably struggling because you connected to somebody who is sucking your energy. And then when you remove yourself from that person, when you and that person finally break up, or the last is the last, you start seeing doors fly open. And it's not to say that everybody, a lot of us wasn't meant to connect together. A lot of us is not meant to be together. And can you take wisdom with that? Can you be all right with that? The only reason why you probably feeling some type of way and your self-esteem is in the trash. Your self-esteem is you're going back and forth with your mind trying to see if you're worthy or not. That's because you connected your worth to that individual and you were performing for love, performance for love. I know how that felt to perform, to feel like, oh, I need to do this, I need to be this, I need to look like this, I need to have this for this person to love me, to pay attention to me, to be loyal to me, to be faithful to me. That's performance, that's fear. People pleasing ain't nothing but fear. You're afraid that you're going to lose somebody. And anybody that's for you, you don't have to fear they're going to be with you. You don't have to perform. A lot of that mess comes from childhood trauma where we wasn't seen, wasn't attended to, or the mother or father wasn't there, or something was missing. There was a void. We grown now. We can talk about our emotions. Even if you're a young person or a teenager or whatever, a young adult, still talk about how you feel. But we're talking about falling back from the opposite sex, because energy is strong. Energy is real. It will draw you in. And it's not until you probably get to your last dollar or your last, or you down on your last, and you hit rock bottom, and now you up and leave. No, fall back. Watch your skin, watch your body, watch your money, watch whatever grow when you fall back from the opposite sex. When you fall back from sex, period. I'm not saying that you need to go out there and, just not have sex forever. Your person will come to you. The person who's supposed to be with you, honor you, love you, respect you, will be there. But I tell you what, honesty, love, and respect and nurturing, you don't have to do all of that. Just being yourself, that should definitely be enough. We're struggling with mental health issues. A lot of people got mental health issues. You want to know why? Because they connected to an energy that they're not supposed to be connected to. And one day you're going to get sick and tired of being sick and tired, or you're going to realize, listen, this just ain't working. I got to move on. I got to take care of myself and choose myself, and you're going to leave that situation. And it's sad because it'll probably be years later that you just been numb, or months later that you just been numb, and things will just continue to go down and down and down and down and down. And you say, you know what? Today is the day. I need to go. But it doesn't matter when you do it. Don't leave from somebody else and get up under somebody else. That doesn't work. That's a temporary fix. That's a Band-Aid. You putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. That don't work. That's why I want to do this early. I was intentional. I was like, well, I'm going to go drop the girls off at school, and then I'm going to work out, and then I'm going to do it. No, it's okay to change up your routine and your situation. And being celibate really helps boost your self-esteem, because you can see people in a whole different light when you ain't up under the darkness, when you ain't up under the spell of sex, of what you think love is. Take the sex out, take the money out, take on, and then see what we got left. It's okay to strip that, because a lot of times feminine energy usually leads with some intimacy, and masculine energy leads with some type of financial. Take those two out, and then see what you guys have in common. Then see how you guys will grow. Then see what seeds you're planting in the garden together. And it's okay to be honest. We do not have to be walking around here being somebody that we not. Listen, life is way too short to be doing all of that mess. I'm just, you guys, we are just having a conversation with each other. This is all it's about. Talk to me nice. Talk back to me. And even if you got something negative that you need to get off your chest, get it off your chest, but don't direct it towards me. Maybe you need to let something out, because I'm here to heal. This is part 4 of the 5 series of celibacy. How ironically, because I giggled with them when I picked up my Women of Color devotional Bible. I don't know. It's a 52-week devotional Bible. I've had it for about 15 years. You see it got some wear and tear on it. That's okay. The word is still powerful. But I didn't know this week was going to be about celibacy. I'm just being obedient and coming on this live, coming on these platforms and talking about this because we can get candid about it. We can talk about it. Just because we believers, whatever you believe, you're a Christian, you Jewish, you Buddha, whatever it is, we still need to have a conversation about abstaining from physical intimacy because a lot of the mental health, in my own opinion, a lot of people are dealing with a lot of mental health issues, suicidal thoughts, and all of that stuff because they got connected with somebody else, linking up all these sneaky links. You ain't never been depressed. You ain't never had self-esteem issues. You never had anger issues until you got with somebody. Dang, that's crazy. Until you got and linked up with them, laid down, open up your energy. You poured into them, they poured into you, and now you're struggling with things that you didn't struggle with before because you are a vessel. Energy, those mental health things are spirits. That's energy that's transferable. In order with just like someone that's addicted to a drug or addicted to something, even if it's people who are addicted, because I'm in the medical field, they come addicted to these drugs, prescription drugs. The doctors start weaning them off little by little. They give them smaller doses and doses and doses until they wean them off because of the side effects. Are you struggling with your self-esteem today? Are you? And having high self-esteem don't make you cocky. Let's talk. Let's talk about that. It does not. Having healthy self-esteem does not make you cocky. Wanting to want better for yourself, meaning if it has to, you have to resist yourself, or if you have to fall back from a thing like gluttony. Gluttony is real. If I continue to sit on this live or on these platforms and eat steaks every day, eat unhealthy food every day, my neck is going to double into size. And I can't sit there and feel some type of way because my neck then doubled into size because I sat here and did it to myself because I kept indulging in things that I know that was not good for me. Eventually, I'm going to get congestive heart failure from eating unhealthy. Eventually, I'm going to be tired, weak, fatigue, not motivated. Does this sound familiar? Yes. Being connected to the wrong person can have you feeling this way. Continuing to have multiple partners can have you feeling this way. You all tore up mentally, spiritually. Your life is all out of control. Your business is tore up. You're not motivated. Your relationships with other people are tore up because you're not motivated because you got too many energies on you. And again, I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to talk about what we need to have a conversation about. It's obvious. And for some of us, we didn't learn. I wasn't taught a lot of this at my younger age. I wasn't taught this in my 20s. It took for me to get into my my early 30s to realize this. So we sharing this conversation. Hey, Ruby. We're sharing this conversation. Fall back from intimacy and get your energy back. Step up your game in your life because you can. Whether you are considering celibacy or like are currently practicing or simply curious about, new pathways to your confidence, this live right here should empower you, to do so. It's so many ways falling back from intimacy and just focusing on yourself, even with the text and the sexting, because we don't have to physically be intimate with somebody. We can be mentally intimate with somebody. Fall back from them conversations. Sometimes you got to block them people. You got to block them. You can't give them access to what you got going on or access to jump in your inbox and be talking to you crazy. You know what that is. Me and you, we all know what that is. I don't have to explain that to you. You got to fall back. Put your phone on do not disturb at night at a certain hours. Like, it's incredible of what What happened if you just put your phone on do not disturb and don't allow people to have that much access to you? Fall back. I'm telling you, your self-esteem, your business, your family, your relationships. Hey, Riri, your relationships, everything will improve. Your skin, your health, your body, it's going to improve because you are working, you are intentionally working on you rather than constantly getting the energy of someone who is just whatever that they're going through. Everybody is responsible to do their own healing and take care of their own health and take care of their own bodies. Thank you, Instagram. I see you. So that's why I want to have this conversation about self-esteem and celibacy. Because if you out there linking up with a lot of people, even if you link up with the wrong people, it can have you feeling like you're not that one. It can have you feeling like you're not beautiful. It can have you feeling like you're not handsome. It can have you feeling like you're not successful. So yeah, reframe. It don't matter if you went and did your thing, you did your thing. If you're practicing, you're curious, or you in it right now, that's cool. But for me, I'm practicing this thing right now. I'm falling back so I can better myself. This is part 4 of 5. And again, if you don't have a devotional, get you a devotional. Whether you a man or a woman, you got one that look like this that you ain't picked up in a while, pick it up, dust it off, get back into it. You need some daily workout. You need a daily workout every day for your spirit and your soul and your mind. Because if you don't, you're going to be easily distracted by things that don't serve your purpose that God has you here for. And then when you get off track, you like, oh, you feeling embarrassed, you feeling shame, you feeling guilt. Forget all that. Get out here and do it anyway. Do it anyway. You need the healing. So if you start today, if you start right now saying, you know what, I'm falling back from sex, I'm focusing on myself, I'm going to start that walk just to the end of the block and back. Maybe tomorrow I do 2 blocks. Maybe the next day or next week I do 3 blocks. You see how that works? You being intentional. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone on do not disturb at 8-9 o'clock. I don't need nobody hitting me up or somebody in their lust or somebody lusting and liking my pictures in the middle of the night, and now they in my DMs and all these notifications. You want to know why you can't sleep? Because you giving too much access, too many notifications. People can hit you up when they want to. How can we be valuable when we giving people so much access to interrupt our sleep, our resting time, the stuff that's important? Because it's not an emergency. And most likely, if you're in your home with your family and your children or whatever, everybody's situation is different. But stop giving people so much access to you, baby. It does not work. It never works. And then you find yourself trying to repair someone or something in someone that was broke, that you didn't break. They came with these insecurities. They came with these soul ties. They came with it. You're trying to help them work through it and whatnot. And you can't. We all got to do our own work. We all got to go to God ourselves. Ain't no shortcuts. Because eventually your knee will bow. And that's for sure. And that's for sure. 2 minutes. I'm going to wrap this thing up. How I want to wrap this thing up is to tell you, one, you are incredible. You are amazing. You are worthy. Everybody that's watching on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and here on TikTok, you are worthy. You are worthy of respecting your temple. You are worthy of sustaining from sex. You don't need sex to empower you. It's tearing down your self-esteem. Your self-esteem starts with you loving yourself first and doing something different. And you don't have to explain that to anyone. You don't owe anyone an explanation of you improving yourself. And you don't have to make it a bullet point. Oh, I'm working out, I'm doing this. If you want to share it, that's fine. But this is an inside job. This is not for everybody. And be clear when you sustaining and when you're not being intimate with people and you're on your journey. Be clear. You can't. I learned this from my best. You can't tell everybody what you're doing. You can't give them the whole blueprint. They may know about a plan, but you can't give them the blueprint to what you're doing. You don't need to tell everybody what you're doing. You just go day in and day out. It's okay for you to get ghosts. If you need to take a break for a week, take it. If you need to take a break for a year, take it. It's yours. This is your life. You are not here to perform for love. You are not here to perform for respect. You are not here to perform for anybody to see you and love you the way that you deserve to be loved. But first, you have to love yourself. I am Diva Ebony B, aka Queen 1000, BKA Miss Motivation. This is the Water and the Word, your daily dose of spiritual growth. We're going to build those spirits up. We're not going to be walking around here on malnutrition and weak and whatnot, but we can continue to be tripped up by things that easily beset us. I love you guys, and I want you to continue to keep God first, family second, and career third. Love y'all. I will see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.